Carly is right in the thick of the action this week, isn't she, in Emmerdale, in the huge explosion that Rakesh causes. Tell us what happens.
Carly's in the shop going about her day-to-day business, and she leaves the shop to take some supplies outside, and she just sees the building on fire. She sees smoke, she sees Priya, reacting to it, and her first instinct is to run in and see if anyone's hurt, if anyone needs help. It was kind of good because she's just kind of fearless in that moment, so it was nice to see the kind of heroine side of her come out.
Yeah, and what was it like filming?
Oh, it was brilliant. I mean, the fact that when we read the script, we were all thrilled, and then when we knew we had Neil directing it, he was like, you're going to be doing it yourself, you're going to be doing the stunt yourself. But we were all fireproofed up, and it was done so professionally, and everyone was just really good on set. Everyone kind of knew on that day we'd have to knuckle down that bit harder. And yeah, it was thick with smoke, and I lost my voice actually when we were filming it. But apparently it looks amazing, so that's the main thing. As long as the viewers enjoy it, then you just kind of put your work in and hope for the best.
How did you lose your voice, from the smoke or from all the shouting that you had to do?
It was from a bit of both, really. I had a cold when we filmed it, so that didn't help, but I had to do lots of shouting, lots of kind of get him, grab him, this, and then obviously the smoke as well. So I didn't have a voice for about 3 days, so I think around the episodes you'll kind of see Carly kind of in and out of sounding like Sylvester Stallone.
And what do they use for the smoke? Is it kind of dry ice stuff, or is it actual?
I'm not sure. It's obviously a smoke machine, but we brought guys in, like professional kind of guys from films, and it was amazing really the amount of people who were on set. Normally you walk on set and there's about 10, 12 people, but there was like over 20. We had firemen in there, obviously lighting the fires, putting them out properly. So yeah, it was a really big deal really. It felt like you were on a film set for the day.
But did you have to have a stunt double for your bit, or were you doing it all yourself?
No, I did it all myself. When they said I have to lift John, I was like, oh, it's fine, I can lift more in the gym. So it kind of worked. All the gym work came in handy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're very into fitness, aren't you?
Yes.
And so what do you do? I know you like running, and what other things do you do?
I love weight training, to be honest. I think it's something a lot of women fear, because they think it'll make them too muscular, but with nowhere near enough testosterone. So it'll just kind of improve your posture, make you leaner, improve your mood, and make you healthier. So I love that. I love Thai boxing, I love yoga, I love hiking with the dogs, anything really, as long as I'm moving. I don't really like standing or sitting still for too long.
So you've got 2 dogs at home?
Yes.
Do you manage to take them for lots of walks?
I do. They would love it here. They would go insane in that lake, Norman and Ollie. But yeah, I take them out every morning and every evening, and at weekends we're doing maybe 4 or 5 miles. I live near lots of greenery. I'm very lucky to kind of live. I'm 20 minutes from Manchester, but I'm out in the kind of country, so it's nice to have the dogs.
And what's coming up for Carly then? Is there going to be any romance on the cards?
Maybe, yeah. There is someone in line for Carly, which I think some of the viewers will absolutely love, and some will be very shocked. But yeah, it's kind of a will they, won't they at the minute, with Carly coming up with someone.
So that's someone that's already in Emmerdale,
yeah,
regular,
someone who's already in Emmerdale, and yeah, I think it's about time she found someone who was nice to her. Obviously she had a fling with Ross, but that was just kind of nothing really. It wasn't kind of a relationship. So I think she's ready to meet someone, but it's whether or not they kind of go together in that way, or if they're too good of friends, or if there's anything else involved. So yeah, there's kind of lots coming up for her over the summer, and the baby storyline that's going to appear later on in the year as well. So yeah.